Well, now it's time for me to take a break. When we come back, we'll carry with the program.
Plenty money. Now the Wall of Fortune radio and television game show.
Join the AfriCell family.
For qualify, just dial *424# or you call or send empty message to 424 for just 1 million and get chance for win. You can also top up at least 2 million, 2 happy money, and double your chances them. The more you top up 2 happy money, now the more chance you will get for win. Make we play the Wall of Fortune.
The Wall of Fortune show. Go there live on AYB TV, Afri Radio, AfriCell Salone Facebook page, and all major radio stations them in the country. Live every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock internet. Make we play the Wall of Fortune.
The more you call or send empty message to 424 or top up 2 million with your happy money, now the more chance you get for win thousands of millions from AfriCell Wall of Fortune promotion.
Win big and increase your chances to the high or low risk and watch your money multiply with AfriCell. Make we play.
Are you ready now? Where I want to pop na net. I the chat with Leo. Check me bank account for no almost I get. Chat with Leo. Make transfer by ETSA. I the chat with Leo. It ain't on Instagram. It ain't WhatsApp. Just chat with Leo. Any side where I day. Chat with Leo. Any side where I day at the bank. Any time of the day at the bank. The mommy in money can come out where I chat with Leo.
0799199919. No so call now for text anytime when you come online. Next gen accounts you can make any save you time. Either Insta, Facebook and what
chance for the voice by way I go message we through the number 077 now they go to 7 and we carry on with the program. The National Commission for Children don't talk about one strategic plan for picking them now the country from 2024 to 2028. We talk about all the plan them way the commission in line with other line ministry and agency them get for the do for picking them.
On the rights of the child and the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child. We think say we not go just to do things haphazardly or we just do this today and left and tomorrow. We think say the best way for be giving point in time. So now that brings about the development of a strategic plan for the next 5 years when from 2024 this year with the start implementation to 2028. So inside this plan now, we don't develop all waiting we go do for the next 5 years for ensure say it they in line with the instruments I don't talk just now and all in the aim for better picking their lifestyle alone.
So what's in the inside this plan exactly?
Well, this plan gets bokutin them we get for do with picking rights as a commission for children. They for all picking as alone. A way what we mandate to cover everything we get for do with picking. And we all know say picking them cover a huge chunk of a population na the country. So definitely if they deal with that kind number of people and they means you get a huge constituency na you purview we get for deal with. According to the medium-term population and housing census of 2021, say we get 3,880,000 picking them na salon. We make up 46% of the entire population. So which means we get almost half of the country population when are picking them. So we look at that. Even though the problems them plenty and the range them broad, we now run to 6 key thematic areas them. Where one policy and legal framework for protect picking them rights. We get for do with laws and policies, waiting government for do, whose law them for implement, whose law for put in place and all. Then the second one, we get coordination, communication and reporting mechanism for integrated response services. How we all they work together, not just the commission and the government, but other NGOs, INGOs, CBOs, them, how we all they work together for ensure say we get a coordinated reporting mechanism for address picking the issues them. Then the interesting one again we'll get among them now empowerment of children as right holders to monitor and advocate for the fulfillment of their rights. We mean say the commission for create avenues, we they create platforms them and we work with picking them safe for ensure say we empower them for fight for their rights them. We I know say plenty people on the talk the hear about child participation. We've been very low in our country. But since the establishment of the commission and because we they work hand in glove with the picking them, so now you they see say whatever we they do as a commission, we they always work with the picking them. Because the picking themselves can always say you cannot work for us or cannot talk for us without us. So in everything they do, they ensure say we involve them. We not just to take decisions on their behalf. So based on that, we get a whole pillar we get for do with the empowerment of children for let them self-realize their own rights them.
Inside this plan.
Yes. Then another key thematic area and research, information and management monitoring. Remember, say I don't say we there for monitor how picking business they go in the country based on the Child Rights Act, the Convention on the Rights of the Child, and the African Charter. But you not go take action by anything where you not get first-hand information. You don't know what's going to happen. So we get this key pillar when for monitor and assess and evaluate what they happen around picking business. Now based on the result now we would get, we can know whether now for what we for do in terms of advice, in terms of implementation. Then the fifth one, which means we get staff there and then part of the country. With time, if possible, they even fight for let we get offices now all regions, regional areas then first for get offices them. So which means we get staff them and then staff them they needs continuous capacity building for ensure say they meet up to the task and the weight where the work demand. Then most importantly again for this year, we get a whole pillar on emerging issues. A lot of new things and don't come around child protection. We're not being done at the Child Rights Act, and where we serve as a commission, CC, them don't reach now for let we handle them. Everybody go agree with me saying now we'll get this problem of drugs and alcohol abuse, especially with the issue of Kush.
So, I mean, let's talk about strategies for implement this plan from 2024 to 2028.
Well, one key strategy in coordination with all other partners, because first of all, as a commission, we get a mandate with a guide and we mandate more on monitoring, coordination and advice. So there are actually people where then get specific mandates for implement, for instance. So you go do your research and monitoring, you find out issues, you therefore can recommend to that institution where they do the implementation for take those into action so that we go avoid overlap and duplications. Because all the MDAs and we self they get we main source of support from the government of Sierra Leone, whether they do them budget, who say they get to your own. So they're not going to give education for this and can't give it back. So we they stick mainly to we role for advice and monitor. So that coordination is very key as one of we approach them for ensure we work with all partners once we get for do with picking business. We other role again, we can develop with strategies and most of the strategies can involve massive awareness and engagement with community people, the picking themselves based on where to they talk for ensure say we bring about the change where we want.
How realistic this plan be and also perhaps how much impact you think this plan will create in the lives of picking and Salone?
Well, I will say very realistic because we now run down to specific and priority issues where we think say now them look important for now. Although some of them ongoing, the engagement with community people, the advocacy, the awareness, and every year we need tire, we not get for change, we not get for stop them. But I think we're very focused and specific, for instance, so we come to the emerging issues, the issue of climate change, and not mention innovation. Now we all see say the world on they go digital. So I would say yes, it's very realistic for the next 5 years.
So anyway, we will track progress so far from now to 2028.
So every year we they look at them and see what we're able to do for that particular year. Like for now, we don't develop the operational plan for this year, 2024. So out of this, we don't take what we're able to do for this year, we don't look at them.
And
halfway into RAM, we they do a media review. Or they come and sit down back and assess with say this now 6 months so we don't start this plan. How far we don't go, waiting left again, what we think so for do better, what we think so for add along the line and so definitely not they forget to the monitoring aspect of it because we even get a whole M&A unit when they work than the more.
So this plan in any way they in line with what the Ministry of Social Welfare, for instance, gets in store for picking them?
Well, interestingly, this line there with the medium-term national development plan of 2024 to 2030, where we all know say that now the whole plan of the whole country, we get all the ministries, the party, already all man for do. So we get this plan into RAM. We even get the African Union plan of 2063, all the inside the ECOWAS plan of 2050. We just look at things that were important for picking them. So encompassing.
So one key thing you mentioned on our strategic plan, we will get developed so now the area of laws and policies where you go protect the picking them rights them, and we get this Child Rights Act only from 2007. This plan in any way will like push further for ensuring they review that acts there.
The Child Rights Act in review, and I even been delayed with process small because we don't launch this plan from last year. But we wait till we see the new things where then they incorporate into the act so that we will bring and come into this with plan. But unfortunately, the review of the Child Rights Act not been done last year because of several technical issues. We got it to the final end, but we'll not be able to do them.
Well, that's now at the Valcasel. We will talk on the strategic plan for picking them, where them don't pull now do this BNTM. The program where you listen to now, Yone Salone, where they come to live now, Rise Radio 96.3 FM. The Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning under the Sierra Leone Economic Diversification Project, now the Ministry of Finance, with support from World Bank, don't launch the Building Permits Code and self-digitalize them for people who want build. For people who want building permits, for go online now and apply for them. This launching be happening at the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, then conference all now you building. For more on this, make join we report have been to Sudan CC.
Plenty years now, problem don dey dey na the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning for give land permits, and the process can take long. For avoid that problem dey, make the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning under the SEA Economic Diversification Project, na the Ministry of Finance, funded by World Bank, launch the Building Permits Code for people who want building permits code, so then go online through the digital platform and apply for them. Any side then they, without the no-go, na the ministry. The Minister of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, Dr. Turat Senesi, talk more why in ministry decide for bring this online building permit.
Specifically today, we to try for roll out and inform the public is about the issuance of building permits. Because many times the thing that would happen is that people that go build at them wetlands and build at them protected areas, where they grab they say we'll get documents from the Ministry of Lands. So what we try for doing is forget over some of them things and their allegations and they by making sure that now they go now digital. So now you can then you host, you apply online, then the officers then they will go visit the site. Right from that site they go able to fill the tablet they will don't give to them, where the tablet will show the location, then they go able for cross-check that one, whether it's suitable for build or construct any kind of structure or not. And then the ministry will able to take a decision on that. So today, the building permits now don't roll out. We now with the issue now through the digital platform. So you don't need for county map now this ministry anymore. Neither you can documents get lost. So now you can do any side around the globe, even inside your village or wherever you do, or apply for a building permit.
To add continue for mention say the ministry there now the pilot phase in terms of digitization. Now all the units them, especially for the building permit system, na Salone.
We try for improve now on the turnaround time. Today it will take building permits now you will apply now, so it take them 1 year, it take them 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. Now at least we will make sure say at least maximum enough for take over 5 days if you don't even forget your building permit. Because now they can now inside the ministry through the digital platform, me waiting as well as the minister are able to monitor, the director of service will able to monitor, the permanent secretary will able to monitor. So if you take more than a week, you not get time, then you can raise that alarm there with either me, the minister, the deputy, or the permanent secretary. Then once you get the code, because your application code go always there. Once you go your application code, we will able for track outside a day, whether it's in the Directorate of Service for verification or it's in the Directorate of Country Planning or Housing for valuation, we'll be able to know exactly. So they make sure say now document not for loss and we'll not for waste time with a building permit, and we'll make sure say who say you for bill, they for bill, who say not for bill, we will reject them. Right. So when the other agencies like the environment or other agencies, then go meet you, you're not able to provide any evidence of building permit given to you, then they can take action. Now the pilot phase will don't carry on now, and we'll make sure to want the public for let them also cooperate with we for see how we will roll out effectively.
Minister Senesi Semoso carry on say training don dey dey na different parts dem na the country for make people go understand how for go about the building permit application process as the process get for continue.
Most of our activity go online. They go online.